guitar lesson, it's the backward slide. We're tuned to open G. That's an A string tuned down to G, a D string tuned normal to D, and a G or third string tuned normal to G. Super common open G tuning. Let's get right to it. We're going to slide up from the second fret with your first finger on the first string to the third fret and back down again. I'm strumming all three strings. I'm doing an up pick with my first finger. Slide back down. The trick is you're going to be sliding your finger at the exact same moment that you're strumming the strings. And you're going to go right back down from the third fret to the second. And then open. You can do it on any string. This is one of my favorite little boogie licks. You slide up on that second string from 2 to 3, and go back down to 2, and then you go back down to open, and then you put your first finger on the third string, second fret. Or you can put the last note on that third string, third fret. Real slow. Same thing on the first string. Second string. Third string. And you can use any string. You can use any fret. Doesn't really matter. Here's a backward slide. And there's a forward and then a backward. Backwards. 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 Now here's a backwards and then a forward. Or forward and backwards, I should say. Forward. Backwards. So here's a little jam, Jone Lee Hooker style. So what that is a pull-off. And it sounds like a double pull-off, but it's not. It's really just a single pull-off. So I'm going to be on the second string on the third fret, slide up from 2. So this is a pull-off, and I'm going to strum on the upbeat after the pull-off. So I pull off that middle string, doesn't really matter what string, and then you strum with this hand. So I'm pulling off down to 0, so no fingers on any strings. So there's only 2 strums, and there's a pull-off in between. Here's the first strum, pull-off, and your second strum is on the up. And it doesn't have to be on the up, actually. It could be on the down as well. Or you can go... choking with this hand, which if you've seen my other lessons, you know I do that a lot. I like to have that funky choking stuff going on. So here's the 1 chord in the key of G, which of course would be G. So here's my little riff I came up with. Now I'm going to walk up to the 4 chord, which would be C on the 5th fret. Right now. Same lick. I'm using that second finger on the second string, and I'm barring obviously on the 5th fret. That means I'm going to be on the 8th fret. Doesn't have to be the middle string, it can be any string. The trick is you're going to start with the up strum, and you're going to end with the down strum. So it's up, down, up, down. And it doesn't have to be barred. You can play anything anywhere that way. And I do that all the time, especially on a cool, fast boogie Jone Lee Hooker style. So here's a stutter slide. So what I call it. I'm doing the same lick I did earlier, but now I'm barring on the 5th fret. I've got my pinky 3 frets above my first finger, but I'm keeping my first finger barred. Now I'm going to use that pinky on the 2nd string. I'm going to do the same lick on that. 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string. Is to do that pull off on the middle string. Most people are going to pull off on the root string, which would be the top G or the low G, which is perfectly fine, but try it on the middle string. Sounds real cool. So I'm going to do an open G, and I'm pulling off from the middle string on the 3rd fret. Now I'm going to pull off from the middle string from the 5th to the 3rd to the 0. So that's a double pull off. So that's your low G string. And here's your D string. And here's your first G string. So now I'm putting all these licks together. Just strumming as if I have a pick in my hand. I don't like to use picks when I play the CBG, but you can if you like. I give you permission. So I'm pulling off from 5 to 3 to 0 on the 1st string. Then I'm going to go to that 2nd string, 3rd fret. Now I'm going to do that same lick I just did on the 1st string on the 2nd string. Now the 2nd string. Now the 3rd string. I can't quite play that same lick because there's no string above the 3rd string, or I should say below. So I'm going to go back to the 2nd string on that one. So. So you can pull off from any string. That's the beauty of this lick. Now, the real trick though is muting with your fretting hand. And there's a bunch of lessons on my YouTube channel that show you how to do that. Spread the word, check out my website, jagshouse.com, and that should do it. Thanks for watching.